Okay, we are on. Okay, of course. You know, when you hear that song, you know Muiwa likes that song very well, very well. My own, you know my own song, right?
Yes.
You know my own song. Okay, welcome to Reading Business Show with Muiwa Fashaki and Sam Semako, also known as the Simple Sam. Of course, you know how we do it every morning. Did I say every morning? Every Saturday morning. Yes, it's still morning. Yeah, every Saturday morning on Silverbird Radio 93.7 FM in the city of Jos. It's called Rhythm Business Show. And we say it's your business school on radio. Yeah, so please don't go anywhere. You heard what I said, right? Don't go anywhere. Call your family, call your friends, call your colleagues, call your boss and tell your boss there is a show you need to listen to. Yes, it's the only business show that you need to watch or listen to on Silverbird. Not just Silverbird, in Plateau State, Nigeria. Yeah, so welcome. This is Sam Semako. Of course, I have someone you know very well here. And who is that? They already know. So they
I promise that will be around this
Yes, they need to hear your voice. I think your microphone, I want to see your face and I want them to see your face.
All right, Good morning, the people of Plateau. My name is Muiwa once again, and we are.
That's Muiwa Fashakin. It's not complete.
You said it already, so I didn't want to.
Okay.
All right, so you're on Reading Business Show, the business school on radio. This is the show that makes it happen for your business. I mean, some people have gotten so much on this business show, and they're just waiting for their certificate. That's all. They know that it's a certification in disguise. All right, so welcome to Reading Business Show, and we'll be introducing our guest for today because it's a special day. You know, if you check the Facebook page when the Sam announced our guest for today, I wrote something there. I said Amala Day. That's what I said. Amala Day. All right. Some of you might be guessing. Okay, what is Amala and the Reading Business Show doing? You will understand by and by. All right. So today we're still talking about the business by inheritance. All right. We'll be speaking on how people have they've inherited their parents' work, businesses, and they have improved on it. Not just inheriting it. You have inherited it and you have improved on it, and it's becoming mega. All right, that little business we used to know is now, expanding and all that. That is what we are talking about today. And they call everybody around you. It's time to gain so much value on the here, in the here today, rather, and you need to be part of it. So I'm thinking, you're thinking what I'm thinking. We have seen our guest. If you're on Facebook, you've seen our guest already. Mark, can you introduce yourself? I don't know how to introduce you. Maybe when you introduce yourself, then we are able to follow it up.
Okay. Good morning, beautiful people of the Plateau.
Yeah.
My name is Bolanle Ojo.
Bolanle Ojo. I know some people might not still get it.
Iyabode.
Okay, Bolanle Ojo, Iyabode. Wow. Welcome to Reading Business Show for the first time.
Thank you.
Oh, good. So, she has an inherited business. Can you tell us briefly about yourself?
Okay. Like I said, my name is Bolanle Ojo. I'm married to Stephen Ojo.
Okay.
Blessed with 2 beautiful children.
Yeah.
I'm from Ekiti State.
Ekiti.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ekiti don't sell Amala.
They sell Lafu or
That's why you still incorporated it. All right.
Okay, from Ekiti State. Well, I was born in Jos.
Wow.
Grew up in Jos. Schooled in Jos. Then part of my schooling in Kaduna. Then back to Jos.
Okay, like some people will say, if you don't understand this, one woman just come and pay me to interpret for you. So
good.
So
that's interesting, man. So you came back to Jos, but before now, what were you doing? But before what we're going to talk about, what were you doing?
Okay. I mentioned something like part of my schooling in Kaduna.
Yes.
Good. I was actually born into the business. My mother sold food for over 50 years.
Over
50 years.
50 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Our first child clocked 53 yesterday.
Wow.
And according to Mama, Mama said she has been into the selling of food even before she had my elder sister.
Wow.
Yes, so for over 50 years.
50 years.
She started in Onitsha.
Wow.
Onitsha. My father, being an army officer, was transferred to Jos.
Wow.
When she got to Jos, she picked up her pots and her plates and her chairs and started selling food again.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So before COVID-19,
okay,
she left because my father was aged and his age rather than they relocated. People from Ekiti State, no matter how old they get, they relocate back home.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not only Ekiti. I think
Ekiti do that
more
than
Ogbomoso.
Yes, my father is 88 years old. He's 88 years old.
88?
Yes.
Oh, is he alive?
He's
and
alive.
your mom is alive?
Yes.
I didn't know.
They are both alive.
Wonderful.
They are both alive.
Your mom is how old?
My mother is over 70.
Over 70?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So she had to stop the business, follow my dad back home so she could take care of him.
All right.
Meanwhile, the story is so funny.
Wow.
I actually didn't want to take up the business.
Okay, why? Because it's not you didn't even tell us which job were you? Is that your first job?
That's not my first job.
Okay,
please. I'm going
you
there.
are going there, all right.
Yes, I'm going. It's a long story.
Okay.
I didn't want to run my mother's business. I never wanted to sell food. I wanted a white collar job.
White collar job,
yes.
Sam.
I wanted a white collar job. They inspire me a lot when I see those bankers, the lady bankers, the way they move around in the banking.
Yes, Mrs. Adeni Keju.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know her,
yes,
of Adumbi Kiddies World.
Yes.
When she came here, we interviewed her too. She said when she used to see those bankers too, she used to admire them.
They intimidate you.
Yeah.
Just going up and down with their,
and you've seen yourself too in that.
And I see myself. I've got the physique. I see myself now. Okay, so I grew with my mother. I was a teen. My mother we were 6 in number.
All right.
Yeah, 3 females,
and
3 male.
Okay.
Okay, I've got 2 older ones.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm the third born, and I've got 3 younger ones.
Okay.
So we are 6.
6. Okay.
My mother teamed all of us into her business. Yeah. She's not educated, but she's blessed with talent.
Wow.
She teamed us into her business. So we wake up very early, move all of us into her business. If you see us line up, you laugh at us. Wow. Those days in the 80s.
Wow.
Very cold in the city of Jos. Extremely cold. The weather is beautiful now. To burn us like this, she would tie everything so that cold will not get into us, because she couldn't afford transporting all of us to our shop place. So we'll take the shortcut to our place. Then the smallest at the front, as like step like that.
Yeah.
Then she's at the back.
Very touching.
Yes.
Very touching
She
story.
will move us to our business place. She teamed us. So when we get there, she'll say, you do this. Okay. But I noticed Mama picked interest in Iyabo.
You are Iyabo?
I am Iyabo.
Okay.
Mama picked interest in me. I wonder why. So if she is to call anybody, Iyabo Wambi, if she's cooking, peradventure I might not actually do anything with her. I could be standing, but she will want me to stand close to her.
Beautiful. So
I was watching Mama doing her business, running the business, going to the marketplace, balancing at night. She's not educated. So when she comes in the night, she will sit and spread up her money and count and say,
that's the normal
yes,
thing,
I want to pay this, I'm owing this, I'm owing that. Yeah. So I was closer to her. To the extent of when I got to secondary school, I couldn't go to a boarding school because of Mama's business.
Wow.
Meanwhile, 1986, things went bad for my mother and my father. So my uncle said they should bring me to Ilorin. I lived in many states. I grew many states.
Wow.
So 1986, she put me in the train. We went to Kwara State, where I lived with my uncle until 1992, thereabouts.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that's when I came back to Jos.
To Jos, wow.
So from 92, I've been my mother's team mate in that business.
Yes.
Okay. So my younger ones were in Jaram Kogi boarding school.
Okay.
I was the only one that attended the day school.
Day school, wow.
So that I could help her. In fact, I attended afternoon school.
Okay, so that in the
I
morning.
could help her sell in the morning.
Wow.
I'm so emotional. So when I see my mother paying, my father wasn't so financially, an army retired officer, always waiting on pension.
Yeah.
There's something I learned from my mother, the confidence. My mother never gave up. You see her cry, the next minute she's up again. So that alone touches my heart, and I'm like, oh, this mama, there's something about her. So I picked interest in knowing why she would cry there and smile there. I discovered she had bills to pay. So I said, okay, I will help her. I didn't know I was helping myself.
Wow.
I was helping myself,
Wow.
growing myself.
So we need to repeat that.
We need to learn
Sometimes
from that.
when you think you are being used
Yes.
or you are being over-labored, you are helping
And
yourself.
you can even be angry. Am I the only one? The other children,
Yes,
am I
You
the only
said
one?
something. I was over-labored. At 12, I couldn't speak Hausa. I'm in my 40s. See how small I'm looking. Then imagine.
Me, I'm smaller than you.
Then imagine 12. Then imagine me at 12. Mama would give me list. Tomato 500,
Wow.
meat 300, like
And
that,
you
like
go
that.
and-
Yes, she would give me one of her worker that go with my daughter to Terminus Market, get these items for me.
Wow.
I started learning how to speak Hausa, then buying and selling. My mother trusted my pricing
Intelligence.
at that age, and I will buy it. It will just be the way she so desire.
Wow.
Then I'll bring it to her and she'll pray for me.
Wow.
It went on like that. So the secondary school days, day students, I would go in the afternoon. Then her shop, she had like 4 shops. Not like she had them as stretch,
Okay.
but she operated in 4 different shops before the last one that is in his kitchen of today.
Wow.
Okay, so in the afternoon, like in the morning, we get to the shop as early as 5 because we leave home as early as 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yes, in that cold. Then 5, 6, our food is already ready. People come for breakfast. Yes.
What time?
The 5, 6.
We need
6
4.
a.m.
We spoke about that. That you
discussed that.
we don't normally have
Yes.
anywhere you
We
can
see-
eat.
we have someone now
9.
that she does. Before you know it, before 7,
What?
you get to see.
Yes,
That's
before
serious.
7, our rice, beans,
Wow.
boiled yam is ready. Mama had like 17, 15, let me say 12 to 15 staff then.
Wow.
Yes.
So you see, that's creating employment for other people. It's just like what you do. See the number of staff you have.
I have 27.
So 27.
Plus
That's
me, plus
awesome.
my husband 29.
Wow.
The guy that pounds here, I'm 30.
Plus we that used to come and shop. 32, but my semako and we is chop.
You are a chopping staff. Wow.
At 7:30, food is ready. I wasn't cooking anyway. I wasn't cooking, but I was watching.
But you know all
Yeah,
the...
You're
yes,
observing.
Yes. So Mama has this old mother's intelligence when it comes to the kitchen thing. So if she buys new yam, she knows how to cook it. She will tell you, do like this. I need to come out fine. She will just tell you. She has that intelligence in her. Okay. So back to my secondary school days. It was afternoon school. So I would help Mama to sell. According to my mother, and when I was at Ilorin, I was told that I sell money aje.
Èmi náà lájẹ́ o.
Money aje.
I sold so many things.
Okay, you can say that now.
You sell easily. There are some people who sell easily.
sell
You find it easy.
Yeah,
It's
so
easy to
that
sell
idea
with
in
ease.
Yoruba, it's Yoruba
Yes,
kind of
kind
that
of.
easily. The
Easily.
moment you put
In 2
something,
minutes
you are done.
Good.
Whilst
Yes.
others are struggling to sell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Like
wow.
when I was in Kwara State, during holidays, my uncle would take me to his mother in our hometown. My mother is from Osun State, Ilesha.
Okay.
Yes, my mother she's the Jesha. So when
Just like my mother too.
when my uncle takes me to my my big mommy, his own mother, my first cousin's mother, she makes eko. The agidi.
Okay.
Yes. Our grandchildren were lazy.
Bros, I sell ogio.
You said so.
I sold ogi.
Okay.
Our grandchildren were lazy. But because of my kind of person, living with somebody who is not your biological parents at that early age, you have to be up and doing. Yes. So when I get to Elisha, once the mama sees me, she'll bow. That's take this. It's a way of honoring me.
Yes.
She does that. She likes me a lot. So I will tell her, Mama, what can I help you sell so that you make money? She said, okay, she makes agidi. I said, okay, I don't speak your dialect. I can't speak Ijesha. But can I help you hawk? She said, she will pray for me. She will put agidi in a basket, cover it with a wrapper. I will take it to a town called Ijebujesha.
That's my hometown.
I will hawk in less than 10-15 minutes. I'm done. One person can buy the whole of agidi. I will run back with my, Iwo Ijesha is not far from Ijebujesha. It's just like Dadunkowa and Old Airport. So I will run back with my empty basket. Mommy, Moti Taton, she'll be happy and she'll pray for me. I will go like 3 times like that. Why I want grandchildren are still there battling with just 10 pieces. So I hawk from 9 years to like 12 before
9 to 12.
I do hawk agidi for my grandmother. Wow. So coming back to Jos, I was already into business line. So when I got back to Jos, before I went to the afternoon school, they took me to a school called Tempest.
Okay.
Tempest.
Yes.
I doubt if it's still existing now.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I only did a year with them in Tempest. So in Tempest, I will run back home after close of school so that I will help my mother go to it.
So you were excited to do it.
I told her I saw my mother crying and she would laugh. So that pushed me into wanting to assist her.
Wow.
I didn't know I was grooming myself.
Yourself.
Okay.
Wow.
So I would rush back home to help my mother. My friends know to help my mother sell because of that addicting. I would sell, I would go to the market for her. So I was already acting like an adult at a very early age. So my mother saw me like somebody she could really trust. So she would call me, she talks to me, she tells me things, she shares with me. But we were always fighting. But when it comes to our business, when it comes to our business, I'm one person she can trust. So I was working from Monday to Sunday. On Sundays, I'll go to the shop, clean up, wash plates.
But you don't sell on Sunday?
No.
Okay.
But I sell for how?
No, I mean?
I sell on Sunday personally.
Okay.
For my mother. Okay. Especially when she needs money, maybe she's owing somebody that is harassing her. So I will not tell her. So when I get to the shop, when passerby will just talk, is there food? I say, yes, there is rice. Can I make rice? So I make small stew. I started cooking. I learned that. I used to watch my mother's workers. So I will make some food and sell. Then when I get back home, I'll give my mom money and she'll pray for me. Wow. Until I finished.
Let me
yes, I wanted to interject.
Let me quickly say something regarding that prayer of a thing and working with elders. Especially in this time and age, we don't respect our elders and their prayers
go a long
way. Yeah. Really, sincerely yours, like the woman in Ijesha, right? The way she prays for you, you won't. The truth is that you won't know the impact of that prayer. You can't estimate it. You can't say, okay, this is the quantity. But that impact is still on your life. The prayer your mom prayed for you and other people, they are still there. Then secondly, I want to also say this. She says Ajay, and I tried explaining it. The truth is that every one of us, we need to pay attention to ourselves. Yes. There is a grace in Christianity, or you can call it grace. You have certain grace. Some it's before there are some people flock around them. Every time people like to hang around them. That's a grace they have. They can't even explain it. Yeah, of course, the Bible even says if you want to make friends, you have to be friendly, right? But they have that capacity to easily make friends. As for some people, they can talk from now till 36 hours, 42. They can talk, identify your grace. Can you sell? But of course, there are some things, we say there is grace also, but you can also learn some things. Some things are also learnable. But some people actually, it looks as they have that grace. Muiwa can talk from now till next week, Saturday.
No, actually, it's true.
It's true. So you need to identify. For me, I can connect people easily. I can connect one person to another, connect people to resources.
Let me say this.
Identify your grace.
You must also try to identify this grace on your children. My son talks a lot. In fact, one day I almost said, "You talk too much." And I remembered myself. I said, this one has gone beyond me, because he will continue to talk as long as he's likely not sleeping and not watching anything. So when you're beating him, when you are brushing, there's a moment you see, I said, keep quiet. But I remember that was exactly the way I was. So when you are, and I'm sure your mom identified that grace too.
Yes, that's why she's always you.
Mama does something. Every morning, I'll be the first person to give her money in her shop. When they serve, she say, Yabo, get that money for me. So when I give her, she will pray for me. She will say, may the Lord allow us to sell today. So the selling, I have to help Mama sell, because I sell fast. And she sells too. Mama, she has that grace too. Yes. Any shop I enter, even if there's nobody there, the minute I step into that shop, I'm a carrier of grace. So the minute I enter into the shop, people come in. I have now discovered the owner of the shop is delaying me.
Man, did you remember the story of Joseph? Joseph in the Bible. Yeah, we all remember, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere he gets to, things happen.
And my life, the story of my life is like that of Joseph. Okay, so let me fast forward.
Okay.
My WAEC days.
Sorry, ma. Let me quickly do this. For if you need to send an SMS, send an SMS to 090 40 45 1542. 090 40 45 1542. SMS and WhatsApp number alone. We'll take calls. Maybe 10 minutes to. We'll open the phone line later. But this number, don't call. Just send SMS and WhatsApp messages so that we can read. 090 40 45 15 42. 090 40 45 15 42. WhatsApp and SMS messages alone. Don't call. So you can go on, man.
So we need to emphasize that this interview, because some might just be joining us, is with Madam Iyabo, popularly known as Ini's Kitchen. Some of you might have gone there before. Some of us, sorry. All right, go ahead.
Okay, and this is Rhythm Business Show on Silverbird Rhythm 93.7 FM in the city of Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria. Wherever you're watching from, because we know people watch from US, UK, and other parts of the world. So this is Silverbird Rhythm 93.7 FM Jos, and I do this. This is Sam Semako, also known as Simple Sam. I do this with the world creative intelligence expert. That's Muiwa Fashaki. So, and our guest today it's Yabo Ayeni Ojo. Yes, Yabo Ojo.
Married to Ojo.
Married to Ojo.
We don't want Yabo Ojo acting. So we want to separate so that our hair.
Okay, go ahead, ma. Continue with your story, ma.
You know, I was so teamed up with my mother, even my WAEC days. The external invigilator had to keep my question paper, answer sheet for me. Only me. Because she got tired. She would keep, I would not go to school early. I would try and tidy up before I would trek to school to go and write WAEC. At some point she called me, she said, "Are you an orphan?" I said, "No, ma. Why are you always coming late? Did your parents not know you are writing WAEC?" I said, "This one I will not understand." Do you get? Because sometimes the moment I just leave that shop to school, the whole place will become so cold. So Mama's more grace will pass.
Sometimes even when you're in school, you'll be thinking, let me quickly go back.
So I was so it got to a point, I got tired. Then I was 25. And I told Mama, I said, "Mama, I'm not selling with you again. Let me go and look for other things to do." Mama said, "No. Yeah, but you must do this business with me? Do you want to kill me? I said, Mama, I will not kill you. You have other children to let them. We are all in it though. I wasn't the only one assisting.
Okay. But she
yes.
believes more in
yes,
that
yes.
area.
Imagine those Sundays I'll go to the shop, sell and give her money. Then in the night, just these jobs were very peaceful. Very, you could trek from here to anywhere. Nobody will harass, nobody will stop you. Our beautiful platform business.
It's coming back.
It's coming back by His grace.
Amen.
My mom will tell me, yeah, I'm tired. Can you get some drugs for me? I will run from Gengere. We lived in Gengere then. I will take some risky shortcuts and nobody stops me.
Wow.
Get drugs for my mother, come back home. I was just my mother's PA. Okay. So at 25, I now told Mama when I was done with Indy in Plateau State Polytechnic. I said, Mama, I've got Indy. Let
me use it to work.
Let me use it to work. Mama, I want to work. When I work, I even give you money. You stop selling food. This business is stressful. Those days, before. And
that's the business you are saying you came back to.
I will run from Terminus Market to Kwarafa Market. Then sometimes when we need something, I'll go to Bukuru Market. I know things were hard for my mother, so she will buy on credit. She will buy it. When we finish buying on credit in one market, we cannot pay, we move to another market. Until we pay them. So I was running 3 markets, Bukuru Market, Kwarafa Market, and Terminus Market together. Like that, I was always helping her clear debt. And I told her, I said, Mama, I want to leave Jos. She said, where are you going to? I said, I got a job in Kaduna. Truly, I didn't know if it was a job. Was I fooled? Was it destined that I would go to Kaduna? I don't know. I would say it's destiny. I stood my ground. I said, I will leave you. I am going. I cannot stay with you again. Mama left Fumilayo take over, my younger sister. Mama cried. Family meeting. Don't worry. Okay, I went to Kaduna.
Wow.
Yes. A city where I don't have anybody.
Wow.
I don't know anybody. But the person I spoke to here took me to a family friend of his in Kaduna, a Muslim family that I'm his sister. So they accommodated me for 1 year, 6 months. So it was during my IT days. So
good days.
Yes, I did my IT with Pijo in Kaduna. So and they paid me 2,000. Imagine my sense.
2,000.
What year was that?
Yeah, 2004. I don't know. 2004, 2005.
Wow.
I was either 25, 26. Either 26 or I can't. 2004, 2005.
Okay.
So they'll pay me 2,000 monthly allowance, and it's 5 jobs. People need to hear this.
Okay.
Sometimes our youth can be so stubborn that they will take some decisions that will affect their tomorrow,
the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they will see it as though they were doing it was right. You understand?
Yes.
It was God. I knew God early.
Okay.
I knew God and it helped me. God saw that I was heading for destruction. Because I went to a city where I don't know anybody. Peradventure something happens to me. They can't just relate me with anyone. Do you get? But God, the lines fall onto me in pleasant places in the city of Kaduna, where I got friends, I got cousins. We are not related. Sisters,
and that's how it's also supposed to be.
Mother, and a pastor for myself. So I got a family for myself. I got a banking job.
Okay.
I did a series of jobs. PA to a consultant.
Banking job.
Yes,
good.
PA to a consultant who was the consultant to MIMASA, FCDA. Yes, I was his PA, writing, following him up and down. Go to Abuja, go to Kano together. I wanted to wear corporate wear now.
Yeah.
But you finally got to bank.
Yes,
your dream.
So from that place, I got a banking job.
Finally.
God allowed me because taking me somewhere.
Yeah.
So when I was done with banking, went back for my HND. NYC brought me back to Jos that I ran away from.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't work it. Wow. We really have so much to discuss, but maybe we'll call this one part one.
Part one.
We will have to call this one part one.
I came back to Jos. I announced to you. I still didn't want the business.
Okay.
I didn't want the business. I fought it. I didn't want the business. Things went bad for me. My husband lost his job. I still don't want to do that restaurant business until one day I could not pay debt of 1,500 naira.
Wow. That's
okay. Let me quickly take some people on Facebook so that
just let them know that this is part 1. We have to go for part 2.
Yeah, this is part 1. Yeah. So I can see someone said, "Wow, this part of learning from inherited businesses, it's really inspiring. I hope our younger ones are learning from David Wamayel, aka also Tempest alumni, proud of Yabo. Yeah, that's one of your people. I can see Dola Oyewo Tuo, you're watching. Hayatuddin Mustafa watching. Bangboye Ido Kunle, that's my friend, my bosom friend in Lagos. Background plays major role in the business we run. That's Kunle Bangboye saying that. I can see Wok Benilia, I can see Kiani Ayikpo. I can see Samuel Williams Oposio said, food is here, I am here too. And then Wake Up Glory said, Amala, yeah. Then Sadir Amos Jagnan, Eyo Udwa Blessing, she's watching from Zaria, Kaduna. Then Nora Evans Binam is also watching. I still have more people.
I think we can take one call, just one or two.
One call. Okay, while I also, Nelson Chuks here, Nacho says, today's program is very, very insightful, informative, educative, interesting and inspiring. Yeah, so let me use my other device to be able to. Let's take a call while I get
you
the
can
other.
call in. That's to the studio 080-6464-1536, 080-6464-1536. This is just the part 1, and that's why we're always soliciting. We need sponsors in this program. We need to do so much. That's the only regret I have in this program is that there's no time. People really want to,
and we can add up more time when we have people who partner with us, support us.
Partner with us. People are getting blessed from this program. I mean, testimonies abound of what God is doing through this program. So join us together. Somebody is here already. Hello. Oh, call ended. All right, but maybe because of time, ma.
You are going
to fast forward. How did you get here? Just give us a picture. How? Just summarize how you got to where you are. This in his kitchen and everybody's praying now. Oh, I love this way. I want to be like this. Kitchen. How did you get here?
During COVID-19, I said I could not pay debt of 1.5.
Yeah.
That is how I got. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. That scenario bet in his kitchen.
So you could not pay the debt of 1.5.
A friend, my classmate in Tempest, at some point gave me ₦1 million to do business. I said I will not run a restaurant business. I will not do my mother's business.
Hello, good morning. We are speaking with?
Yeah, this is Prince Chibuzo calling from Terminus.
Please go ahead. We have a few seconds. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I just want to commend her for her effort and be a president for other younger ones out there to follow her footsteps and don't ignore a prayer of the elderly one.
Beautiful. Don't ignore the prayer of the elderly one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I said Chief Chibuzo. Prince Chibuzo.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. So, because of time.
My younger brother now came to the shop and was like, I told a friend of mine gave me $1 million. A friend I met in Tempest
gave you $1 million.
$1 million that should do business.
Wow.
Because you're like, you can't continue to live your life like this. Okay. The money just.
Wow.
Yes. The Bible says those that know their God, they shall be strong and do exploit. But if you know your God, do you know you can still know your God, not have a relationship with your God, and still miss it? Yes, you have God, yes. No relationship, you still miss it. So at some point, because of the pressure, I think I missed it, went into a wrong business. $1 million I then was okay for me to start up a business.
Wow.
I was owing 1,450, now to 1.5. Indomitable.
Yeah.
Yes, I was hiding under the table so that the man would not see me.
Wow.
My younger brother walked in. He saw me. Auntie, what are you doing here? I said, I thought it's the man I was owing. He said, Auntie, why are you doing this to yourself? You can't cook.
You can cook. Anyone who has watched Ratatouille, And the late chef said, I don't know if you've watched Ratatouille. It's a cartoon, and he will always say, you can cook. Anyone can cook. Yes,
my brother
anyone
said
can
your
cook.
food is good until you can cook. It was you that was running Mama's business. So why not take up Mama's space? Do you know, I practically rented that place out, in his kitchen.
Oh, you rented this out?
Yes, the woman called me. I don't know why. She called me that she begged my family on her behalf, and I begged. I said they should give her the shop. They collected 250,000.
So what was the woman selling to?
Food, but she didn't.
Wow.
She didn't see the gold in that place. She didn't use it.
She didn't see the gold. In that place, there are gold everywhere. Every street is paved with gold, except you can see it and you have the skills to dig and polish it.
It was painful that this woman messed with that place. She would have made good money out of that place. Okay, my elder when I said, okay, that he will talk to Mama, the Mama should tell her. He said, in fact, he's not talking to anybody. He now called her. I said, Ma, we just finished a family meeting. Our family decided that they want to use that place. So your next rent, December, so time, please don't bother paying. The family is taking over. You know, he strategized until do it. I was like, I don't have money. Shola is stressful. My children are small. Blah blah blah. He said, until you can do it. That boy,
it's good. It's good to have good people around you.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, like we said, there is part 2 to this. There will be part 2 to this. It's so exciting and thrilling. Thank God she agreed to be part of this show. You know, we saw.
She's always quite busy.
We saw on this past week, right? I was there. Then I remember Muiwa suggested we need to bring her on the last show. So, and I was there. We had a meeting in Rayfield, and as I was so hungry, so I needed to stop over. And in fact, the meal was even paid. Before I finished, somebody said, they came to me too, that one young lady paid for my meal. Of course, I saw her when she passed and greeted me, and I didn't see her again. I had to call her friend to send her number to me.
Go to, in case somebody will pay for my meal.
Okay, quickly. Yakubu Guam Diang said, keep up the good work. It's very informative. Sylvia Matlong Aliu said, this is really, really interesting and inspiring. Yeah, so Saturday, Amos Jagnan said, quite inspiring. Well done in his kitchen. Nasi, that's my guy, my boy. He said, keep up the good work. Then Bangboy, okay, I think I've taken that before. Wogben Ilya said, educating story. Kiani Messi Ayimpo said, wow, this is an interesting session. Peculiar Uwamaka Ozie Oyekon said, we are your clients. We, your clients, are rooting for you. That's Peculiar Uwamaka Ozie Oyekon. Okay. Then Nelson Chooks, we think Nelson Chooks, the business twins on radio. Kudos, keep up the good work. Wake up glory.
They're not giving us this name. Business twins on radio.
Yeah, so I think somebody is sending message late. So our time is fast. When this is Rhythm Business Show with Muiwa Fashaki and Sam Semako. We do this every Saturday morning on Silverbed 93.7 FM in the city of Jos. So next week,
I know she has a lot to say.
Yeah, so we'll bring her again next week. I know she had a very busy day yesterday. We have to make her run down to the studio this morning. So we say thank you, ma. Thank you.
Your last word, just say one word, please, for the youth.
For the youth, honestly, I would say know your God.
Know your God. Go with that. Thank you very much.
So Muiwa, last word.
All right. Let me go with know your God too, so that you can do exploit. Thank you.
Then Smokey, your last word. So we say have a nice weekend, and please take some of the lessons we've shared today and run with them. As we come back next week, we'll still have to talk with her. So, and this program is open for sponsorship and support and partnership. Then you can reach out to me on 080 or same number 090 40 45 15 42. Thank you. Bye.
I'll be on Saturday.
Okay.